can usually tell when it's summer in Rochester, New York, when you see an uptick in violence, yellow tape. Two men are dead inside a vehicle at this Rite Aid pharmacy on Rochester, New York's west side, right in the parking lot over there. You can see the blue tarp. And a woman is in critical condition in a shooting. Rochester, New York. Wondering what time is the Black Lives Matter rally. As many of y'all know that follow my channel, Davy V TV. As the father of two African American boys, it's sad that Black Lives Matter has no problem coming out when a white cop shoots a black youth, but you don't hear a fucking peep from Black Lives Matter when black lives are stolen in Rochester, New York, and across the country. Good morning, bro. I'm on this side, don't worry.
No, you're good.
This cop here is, he was cool actually. He was like, I would just let him know I'm on the other side of this yellow line. You know, sometimes when documenting any kind of police activity, and especially a crime scene like this, you know, it just goes a long way to obviously not only to be respectful, but also to sometimes to proactively let them know that that you know that you're just to document it. In other words, if you're recording, document yourself, not only on a public sidewalk area, but also document that you're behind a yellow line, you know what I mean? Behind yellow police tape. But in this case, the officer was cool. He's just, like I said, he's just, they're just posted up here. This whole intersection is basically shut down, as you can see. So the shooting happened sometime in the early morning hours, I believe. As you can see that van over there in the parking lot next to the blue tarp. That's the Monroe County, New York medical examiner's van. And the car is just behind that blue tarp that you see. Young children around, early morning. Absolutely just disgusting. The lack of respect for human life in my hometown is just absolutely disgusting. And you combine that with the hypocrisy of movements like Black Lives Matter, which again have no trouble whatsoever protesting whenever a black youth or a black life is taken by a police officer, as rightfully they should. And there we go. Rochester, New York. So again, absolutely there should be outrage whenever a cop kills an innocent, unarmed person, right? But as a Latino and a father of two African American and Latino children, the outrage should be 10 times more, in my opinion. When there's senseless gun violence, senseless violence, and the taking, the stealing, because that's what it is, the stealing of black lives. And that's why I have very little respect for these so-called movements like Black Lives Matter, which are nowhere to be heard or seen to denounce this violence. And not only here in my hometown of Rochester, New York, but throughout the country. Like I say, always say, I mean, there's, look at Chicago alone. 700 plus murders. I mean, come on. Absolutely disgusting. No respect whatsoever for human life. None. And our black mayor, Lovely Warren, is nowhere to be seen either. Nowhere to be seen or heard from denouncing the senseless violence. Disgusting.